Passports, going overseas, finding wives has been going on for decades. The only reason why it's a thing now is because all of the broke boys caught up. Black men aren't the only one doing this. Men of all races are doing this. Y'all are just catching up.
Welcome back to More to Life. Now today we have another one for you. Another woman bashing passport brothers. Now you guys already know what it is. Anger, shame, insults, guilt. Pit brothers down. Let's hop right into it.
Y'all ain't bypassing it. This practice with people who have passports, going overseas, finding wives has been going on for decades. And I do mean decades. The only reason why it's a thing now is because all of the broke boys caught up.
Always to call men broke. Insults. Right away. Insults. Okay? Of course it's been happening for a while. Guys have been traveling for a long time. Hell, even me, this wasn't popular when I came out here. It was a popular thing, but it wasn't really talked about. Came out here 7 years ago. It wasn't talked about, but now it's talked about. But anyway, let's continue going on because I have an answer to what she's going to say, I'm sure. Let's go.
The men with the money, the ones with the success, the ones who understand and get it, have been doing this. They've been doing this. They've been doing this. Okay?
Exactly. So now what we're doing, right? Guys have been doing this. And there's tons of guys around that have been doing this. Right? And I've been doing videos on this for a long time. I've been making videos of where I am. Right? I've been living in another country for a long time. Now, you know what we're doing? Come here, brother. Need some help? Or you want to be able to do this too? This is what you do. This is how you do it. This is how you take those steps to do it. These are the plans you need to make. That's what brothers are doing. Reaching back down to other brothers now. Making videos about it, right? And pulling them with us. So, shall we continue?
Let me be clear. You're not going overseas looking for a wife because you're tired of black women in the United States. You're going overseas now. You're going overseas and talking about it in 2022. It's because you just caught on to the game.
She's taking offense. What happens is this has been happening for a while, right? Do you know, especially out here in the Philippines, the ones that are getting married to most people in the US right now are from the Philippines? And it's been a thing that's been happening for a long time. She's right. But of course guys are just now catching on to the game. And you know what's happening? Guys are going over and they're going, wow, it's really like they said. Right? They've been watching my videos. They've been watching other guys that have been traveling already videos and say, oh, this is real. So it's not just catching on to the game. Yeah, they are just catching on to the game. But should they be bashed for it? Why should they be bashed for it? Why? Let's continue on.
And you can finally afford it. This has been going on for decades. This has been going on for decades. This has been a practice for decades. So don't put that on black women. Because the men who got it and the men who understood and who understand been doing this. Y'all not doing anything new. Oh my God.
She's saying don't put that on black women. It's not only men are not only saying black women. Men are talking about women that are uncooperative from all genres. You know what happens in the US, right? And that's why you guys always say, oh yeah, you can't bring them. Guys already know a lot of times you can't bring them back. Because they come out there and get corrupted by you. Right? They come get corrupted by you. You're going to corrupt them. So you're saying this. And then you're saying black women, it's just the black women are feeling more triggered. But you do have other women that are making videos too. For the most part right now, since a lot of black brothers been traveling, now black women are taking so much offense to it. Nobody's necessarily saying black woman. Nobody's necessarily saying that. Why are you taking such strong offense to it like somebody jumped up and told you that directly? Okay, just because you're seeing the videos and guys are leaving. Some guys may be saying that. Some guys may be saying black woman. But it's all women. It's so many women out there that are damaged. You know, I've seen videos of women banging 11 guys, white women.
20th birthday, you set yourself a challenge, which was that you would sleep with 40 men in one day.
women banging, every white woman having open marriages.
Robin Rinaldi had been married 9 years when she asked her husband to consider an open marriage. And during the week, we were both allowed to date and basically see other people. And then on the weekends, I mean, we didn't want to break up. See, we were trying to bend and not break.
Black women having open marriages, guys with women for 20, 30 years, and then they divorce them because they think they still can go out there and find a better life without them. This is happening from all women, and not only women, men too, right? Because there's men out there who turn themselves or are turned into soy boys and then want to go at guys for being masculine. And then same thing with her, right? She's going at guys who are saying, you know what? I shouldn't have to argue with a woman. And it's not just black women. I shouldn't have to argue with any woman. You know, because there are women that are still cooperative there. But then you arguing with them too. You see what she's saying? All she has to do is add it to their... Oh, and also, you women who are trying to cater to these guys need to check yourself. I can see that next. From her. Again, watch. It's going to be another video she's doing saying, oh, and then you women who are taking care of your man, who are trying to stay fit, feminine, and friendly because you're listening to Kevin Samuels, right? Go ahead, Leslie.
Oh my God, y'all are just catching up. As someone who has lived in other countries for a number of years, let me tell you, black men aren't the only one doing this. Men of all races are doing this. You all are the ones that are now popularizing it for clout, popularizing it like it's the thing to do. We fuck everything up. We have to talk about everything. This practice has been going on for so long. It's only the broke black men who out here clout chasing and who think they're really doing some new are the ones who are talking about it.
That's not the case. There's so many travel out OGs that are black dudes that have been traveling around for a while. A lot of us. A lot. Traveling for 20, 30 years. All over the world. It's just now it's becoming popular. And you can't be mad at it. Look at the state of society. It's going to keep happening. Guys are going to keep leaving. Okay, it's going to turn into a situation where it becomes so popular that women are going to have to get in line. But will women get in line and change? No, they're not going to change. They're going to change to make it benefit them, which is not necessarily changing because it's still the same person, just with a different mask on. That's the only thing that will happen. So, with that state of mind, guys will keep leaving. With that energy that she has, she's obviously upset. No,
It's
the
only
broke
the
boys, the way
black
she's talking,
men.
this one yet, right? The strongest one that I've did a reaction with yet, talking about passport bros. Because she's traveled and she's a know-it-all now. Because she's traveled. And that's the same thing as the woman with the PhD who won't date a guy, you know, who doesn't make enough. But she can't get a guy who makes more because they don't want her. Right? The same kind of woman. Because she's not feminine or friendly. She may be a little fit, but she's not feminine or friendly. Right? So there you have it, guys.
I'm gonna tell you what the real Nick is. The men who can afford to go over there, put them a wife in a house, keep her over there, and still maintain back in the States. That's the lick. Okay? Like I said, the only reason why this is a trend now is because all the broke boys who couldn't afford it 20, 30, 40 years ago have the money, or they think they have it, to do this now. Y'all not doing anything new. This is old news. Really, really old news.
I had to stop it right there. Guys, she's so frustrated and triggered. She's catching her like, got to do this now. And she's so triggered. And I hope she gets help, man. But this is what's happening. And it's not going to work. The bashing us, it's only going to make things worse. And men are leaving. Men are becoming more masculine. Men are tired of being emasculated, okay, and put down by women like you. But guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to stay tuned for more of my content. And seeing this here, you gotta know there has to be more to life. See you next video.